Hey guys, this is Dennis Ullery. I'm going to go over building a college-going support network. This is the advisory for 12-1, the very last advisory until we do kind of a get-together type thing. So with that said, the gathering activity for this one is pretty much you go around a group and you ask this question: who is someone who supports you to do your best? Who is someone that supports you to do your best? You'll find all this material in your book. This is the second quarter one, and it will be 11 actual pages into the book if you're looking for that. So that's the gathering. The week before last, I did a different gathering activity where the kids were actually blindfolded and drew different things. So like I would have on a sheet that they would have to draw an object like a volleyball or something, and the one who is blind would have to draw it and the partner would have to guess. So I kind of play a game with that. It worked out to some degree. I found some kids cheating because, interestingly enough, it's hard to keep these kids active because some of them don't care to be an advisory, and some of them really, really value advisory, as you know. So that's been a challenge, but if you would like to use that, feel free. And like I said, all I did was I cut up on pieces of paper little topics, like one of the words was bacon. So one kid had to draw a piece of bacon with his eyes closed, the other kid had to guess it. And they enjoyed that a decent amount. So, but the other gathering is here if you would like it, or if you'd like to make up your own gathering, you can always change that up. Moving on, the activity is essentially you have 4 different scenarios. I'm going to print these out and put these in room 1302. All that you need is, you don't need 20 of them, okay? You only need probably about 4 or 5 of them, and then just cut them up and put them around each desk. So you have one table with 4 or 5 scenario 1s, one table with 4 or 5 scenario 2s, scenario 3, scenario 4. So there's going to be 4 different tables. Each of them has a different scenario. And what they're going to do is the students are going to split up. I would recommend splitting them up away from their friends. That would be nice. And then they're just going to talk about each scenario. That's going to be hard to keep them highly involved, I would say. I think last time that I did this, I had everyone is active except for one group, and that was a group of 3 or 4 that chose not to really do very much because they saw no incentive in it. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. I do know that, and I've talked to people about making this a credit class and giving students the opportunity to get a grade for it, pass, fail, whatever the case may be, because that would be very helpful. So with that said, that's about it. The debriefing is down there on the bottom left. If you would like to do the debriefing, we have to do the debriefing. Just sometimes I don't get to it. So, and that's it. The closing is popcorn. One person who can support me in going to college is ... And that's it. If you need anything, let me know. Should be pretty straightforward, pretty quick, just not as enticing. So if you do have extra time, suppose that you do the scenario thing and it's either quick or not very involved, you're welcome to get the quarter check-in. I'll probably do that at the end of the bell so that they can look at their grades and I can check in with them one-on-one. So that's how we'll end our time, probably. So you take care, and I'll see you guys next week.